Hi, is this van going to base camp or crew parking? Yep, you could say that. I was saying that, they wrapped me early. Cool, don't you think? Now I can go see my daughter's recital. That's a rarity, hey, for this business at least. That's nice. Okay, she was 11 the last time I saw her perform. She played the Sugar Plum Fairy. She was so cute you'd nearly vomit. I did, once. Anyway, I'd like to go to crew parking, so can we go now, please? Oh. And no, we can't. I have to wait for someone. It could be 5 minutes, maybe longer, probably longer. Oh. Is there another van, by any chance, at all? Yep, so, is it nearby? You know I'd really like to get to my car so that I can go see my daughter's recital. She's 16 now, and I've got my gag reflex under control, so will you throw us a bone and get on the radio and ask where that other van is, please? Look buddy, I'm just a day player, alright, so calm down will ya? I haven't got a radio. Oh. That's fucking great. The one fucking time it's all going my fucking way and I get a bleeding driver without a fucking radio. So tell me, why don't you, now that I've sat here telling you how glad I was, that I thought I might get to see my fucking daughter's fucking recital, just when did it strike you, when did it sink in, if you will, that I might have a life outside of this fucking circus, and that I might want to go and live it a little before I die, and that you could possibly be somewhat of an enabler? Wow, have you got an attitude? Where did you pull that from? The wardrobe from up your arse? Or do you normally talk to people like that who can help you? Considering how helpful you haven't been so far, I thought I'd forego that little nicety as it isn't seemingly applicable any longer. Simply, can you get me to crew parking or not? You could get out and look, and maybe you could find someone with a radio, and see where that other van is. In the meantime I could have gotten who I'm waiting for and left. Then you'd have to wait for the other van, or walk the 3 miles to crew parking, so why don't you be patient? I'm so very fucking sorry. I should never have assumed that my intentions could be so thwarted by the system, or you for that matter. Well, that's fucking great, really fucking great, isn't it? For fuck's sake, it's always the small guy that has to suffer, isn't it? Now if I had to get home to 4 blank walls and a dripping faucet in the toilet, and a wife with a beard, none of this would really matter, would it? Well, it still would, but you could have been a little more forthright from the get-go, don't you think? A little bit happier to see me, perhaps, informative of your mission this evening, other than picking your toenails, and listening to talk radio at me and all the while waiting for somebody else, for crying out fucking loud. Yeah, that's all well and good there, buddy, but look at me sitting in a van all day. I mean, what do you want me to be? Some pleasant boring old fart who's so sappy and insipid, and goes off all have a nice day to just about everyone but you, which I couldn't blame him for, that you'd be hating him as well. Let's face it, you're as angry as a bag of horny badgers, yourself. At the best of times, on a good day you'd be probably prone to passive-aggressive bouts, where you'll just fuck with those close to you, because that's in your nature. Oh, gee, thanks for the fucking psychiatry lesson there, Sigmund. I can see that being passive-aggressive is something you might be familiar with. Now do you have the transport coordinator's telephone number on that cell of yours, or do I have to use mine? Wow, that was you, wasn't it? Fuck off. No, it wasn't. Really?